actually been in camp with Edgar Berlanga. Talk to us about what that's been like. What's been like to work with him in the ring?
He's masterful with the way he fights. It's a chess match every single time I get in the ring with him to spar. So this fight on Saturday is really going to be interesting.
And based on what you've seen, what you're taking away in the ring with Edgar, what are your expectations this Saturday?
He's very smart. He's just very smart. He's only got 18 fights. He seems like someone who's got 40 fights. So that's very, very impressive. I just can't wait till Saturday.
Now, if I saw correctly, Nico, just a few days ago, you tweeted that you're going to return April. Where's the location? Who's the opponent?
I can't give away the exact date, but I knew that I was allowed to say April, so I will be back next month in April.
So you just gotta kind of hold that excitement in.
It's
release the details yet.
No, it's killing me, but yeah.
All right, Nico. Well, I just also want to ask you, like, of course, the legacy of your grandfather. You got the name right there, the great Muhammad Ali.
Oh crap! Yeah.
Talk to us about that. Like, what's that like stepping in the ring? Does that put pressure on you? Does that motivate you?
Everyone who steps through the ropes has pressure, so maybe it's a little added pressure, maybe it's not. I was born his grandson, so I never knew what it was like not being his grandson, so it's whatever.
All right, so you also got 3 knockouts, 4 fights. You're still very young in your career, but when you step in there, do you always seek that finish, always that thrill to energize the crowd, or do you just want to box smart? What's your approach in there?
My approach every time is not for a knockout, but for a great show. So even if it's not a knockout, if it's a great performance, then I'm very happy with it.
Now, of course, absolutely, the impact your grandfather had just around the world, around the boxing community, will definitely always be felt. Just talk to us about what it's like for you to be carrying his name, stepping in there, and just keeping that alive, on your end.
It's an honor. So many people love him. Being able to keep his legacy alive while creating my own it's something so powerful to me. It really gives me a purpose.
Now, the last thing I wanted to ask you is somebody that was very inspired a lot by your grandfather was actually Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You already seen his impact in the world. Yep. He actually said that he asked your grandfather for permission to use his moniker, the People's Champ. So what's that like for you? Another big name in Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, just keeping your father's moniker going around. Right there.
People's Champ. I love that name. And I met Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson one time. He was super cool. I love it. Anybody who wants to use that name, who's actually using that name for its given purpose, I love it.
All right, Nico. Well, I do appreciate your time, and all the best of luck to you, Nico.
Of course. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.